Okay, so here you can see that we are having a quadratic equation. Any equation which is written in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is a quadratic equation. Sometimes it's given, sometimes they just ask you in the question solve. So if they are given, you just solve. So what you can do is that you can go with any method. You know that whenever we are having quadratic equation, we can solve it with factorization method, and we can also solve it with a quadratic formula method, right? But if it is written factorize, so it means that you can only use the factorization method to solve this quadratic equation. In factorization, the very first step is that you have to multiply the first and the last number. Here there is no coefficient, so it means that the coefficient is 1. You have to multiply this. 27 times 1 is 27. Now you will write down the middle term, which is 12. Now you have to find out two factors that when you multiply them you get 27, and when you add or subtract you get 12. So you know that the factors are
minus and minus 3.
yes, 9 and 3. So when you will multiply 9 and 3 you will get 27, and when you will add 9 and 3 you will get 12. Now what you will do is that in place of the middle term you will write down these two factors, and you will write down the first and the last term as it is. But there are two rules to write down the factors. The first rule is, okay, write down the first term as it is. Now the first rule is the sign which is with the middle term. First you have to write down that sign. As you can see that with the middle term it's negative sign. So first you will put negative sign. This is the first rule. The second rule is you have to
Okay.
write down the bigger factor first. As you can see that in 9 and 3, 9 is the bigger factor. So first you will write down 9x. Remember, you will choose the other sign yourself, as we need to make it negative
Wait, miss.
12x.
But
So,
won't be x square minus 9?
sorry,
Wait, if you say to put the sign first, won't it
it's
be
okay.
x square minus
You can
9?
also go with with that method, with that thing, and you can also go with this thing, with the rules which I told you. Okay, you will get same now, because the other sign should be negative, right? So negative 9 and negative 3 will become negative 12. Okay, so negative 9x, now you will choose the other sign, so you get negative 12x. So negative 9 and negative 3, because negative and negative will be
Yeah.
positive, and 9 plus 3 is 12x. Negative 3, 9 and negative 3 will become negative 12x. Now I have written in place of the middle term, I have written these two factors by following the rules, and I will write down the last term as it is. I have written the first term as it is, and I have written the last term as it is. Now you
Yeah.
need to check. The next step is you need to check that what can you take common from the first two terms. As you can see that you can take x common, so you are left with x minus 9. Now what can you
Minus
take common from the last two terms? You can see that 3 and 27 both are the multiples of
minus 3.
3, so you will take minus 3 common. The very important thing you need to remember that if you are taking negative sign common, so the sign inside the bracket will be changed, so you will get x minus 9. 3 times 9 is 27. Remember, in factorization method these two brackets must be same. If they are same, so it means that you are solving it right. Now you will take
Yeah.
x minus 9 bracket common, so what is left? X minus 3 is left, is equal to 0. As both brackets are equal to 0, you will make them equal to 0 like this. Now you will solve the equation. 9 is subtracting here. When we will move to this side, to the right side, it will be added in 0 and you will get 9. In the same way, 3 will be added in 0, so you will get 3. So our answer is 9 and 3.